Hi people. I know I haven't posted anything in a while, so I thought I'd do something totally different. Okay? So today I'm gonna be cooking up some oxtail. Yes, oxtail. It's gonna be delicious and I love oxtail. I'm Jamaican, yes, I'm a yachty. And I'm gonna show you guys the proper way to do it. And through the magic, I'm stumbling over my words already and I'm not even drinking. This is so wrong. So, again, through the magic of YouTube, I'm going to bring you guys on the journey of how I prepare oxtail. I hope you guys enjoy it, and yeah, that's about it. Now, let's get to the first part of how to cook oxtail, because it's going to be like intensive, okay? So, first, you get your oxtail. This is oxtail. This is what it looks like. I got the butcher to cut it up like smallish. Yeah? So now the first part, again I will say, is seasoning. And when you season your oxtail, you want to use all your spices, right? And welcome to my spice cabinet. I know it's intensive. There's so many of them in there. But I'm gonna break it down for you, okay? So, part one, seasoning. Now, this is my master rub. This is what I'm gonna put on there, along with some Grace Browning. This, if you know Jamaican cooking, this stuff goes on every single type of meat. You cannot cook meat without browning. Okay, so now, for what's in here, what's in the master rub? Yeah, let me tell you, it's gonna have a little bit of everything, and that includes garlic powder, paprika, chili powder, black powder, and most importantly, salt. Okay, so how I do this is that I just put equal parts of everything that's in there in here. So one tablespoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of chili powder, and it's just equal parts. Yeah. So now we get to the hard, well, not even hard, but dirty part of this job, because now you have to wash the oxtail. So I'm gonna have to put down the camera and let this food be the star of this show. I hope you guys can see this. I'm gonna like tilt the camera down. Ah! It's going the other way. Help me! I'm using my phone camera. Okay, so is that perfect? Yep, that's good enough. So let's put this stuff away because we're not going to need this right now. But what we are going to need is vinegar. You need vinegar. You're going to wash meat. You want to wash away all that like blood or whatever is on there. And you need to wash your meat. You also need a bowl. Something to like season your meat in, right? So get your meat, take it out of the bag, throw it in there. God, let's throw this in the garbage right now. And then we're gonna use cold water to wash the meat, okay? Let's turn that down. Look at this. That's oxtail. Like, my butcher is awesome because he cuts it up the way that I want. Shout out to my butcher if you're watching this. So now, remember, we're using cold water. Put it underneath this thing. And then we're going to just throw some vinegar in there. Be liberal. Yeah. You can never use too much vinegar to wash your meat. Now, just let it soak in there for a little bit. Now you're going to see all those little bits of stuff in there. See, that's what I'm trying to get rid of. Because remember, oxtail is very fatty. And some of you might just want to like cut off bits of fat off of it. That's okay, you can do that. Because I do that too. But I'm kind of lucky because I asked my butcher to do that ahead of time. Now, keep on rinsing it. Rinsing, 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 rinsing. Until the water is like semi-clear, like clear, basically. And trust me, you're thinking, oh, isn't vinegar gonna spoil the taste of the oxtail? No, it is not. Because the amount of times that you rinse it, you're basically rinsing the vinegar off. Now, it's time for my mouth to rub. Okay? Now, all you gotta do, since I'm just shake it, shake a little bit. Just shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Coat it, coat it, coat it, coat it, coat it. Look at that. See, I put a lot like on it, but I'm a person that I like spicy, so therefore I'm gonna put a little bit more. It depends on how much spice somebody can tolerate, right? It's all about flavor. So I like a lot of spice, so I put a lot of spice. Now you take this thing, you're basically making like, it's a dry rub, and then this is a little bit of moisture, so you're gonna marinate. We're seasoning the oxtail. So that's about it. Put that aside. Look at it. Now, let's turn on the water a little bit. Let's rinse. Get my hands wet. And now we've got to massage all of our love into this meat. Put love into the meat. That sounds so corny, but we're gonna do that. Like, just like, put it in there. Put your hands in there. You're gonna get dirty. It doesn't matter, because now you gotta spread all those spices to every single piece of meat in there. I was never trained. I was never trained to be a chef or a cook or whatever. I just learned this from like my aunts and my uncles and my mom and everything. So this is just, you just watch your family cook and you learn how to cook. So that's it. Now I'm looking at this and I feel like this could use a little bit more like seasoning. So I'm gonna just put a dash more of the spices in there. Because again, I would say I like spice. I like spicy food. I love spicy food. So now this is done, basically. That's it for seasoning. That is basically it. So now from this stage, all you have to do, cover it up and put it in the fridge. And let it sit in there for a couple hours. So let it sit in there for about an hour, 2 hours, however long you want, until you're ready to actually like to prepare the rest of it. Because now for the rest of it, you're gonna need like other ingredients like onions, garlic, Sage, you guys know I grow my own stuff, right? So sage, I already dried it. A little bit of thyme. A little bit of thyme. And then you're gonna need some pepper. Because remember guys, I did say I like things spicy. So that means I like it hot. So we're gonna put some hot habanero peppers. I couldn't find any Scotch bonnet, so I had to grow habanero peppers. So it's basically the same. And it's just as hot. Now what else you're gonna need is also, let's get in there. We're not using the cast iron pot. We're gonna use instead, dun da da da, this big bad boy. This is called a pressure cooker. Yes, don't fear it. It's not going to hurt you. It's going to make the meat tasty. It's going to make the meat tasty and very soft and delicious. So I'm going to pause right there because like really we can't really do anything else right now because the oxtail has to marinate. It has to like, you know, get infused with all those spices. It has to like get into the meat basically. It has to be loved by the spices.